Good in me is because that was gifted to me. And it doesn't mean that we don't choose to be a participant in that, right? We still have free will to go make the choices that we do. I advise that you follow the light when you do, okay? Whatever the light means to you guys, follow the light. The light, the love, the higher, positive vibrational energy. Go follow that. Go do good in the world. When things are starting to make me feel afraid and angry and hateful, that is... This is a Jedi thing at this point. So I'm talking about the dark side, and Palpatine just goes, no, you won't. But genuinely, I mean, I can't, to me, God is like the Force in Star Wars, and you can choose to be a part of the dark side or not. And I really, really encourage you to not go to the dark side, guys. Don't be led by your hate. Don't be led by your fear. Don't do that. So all of that is stuff that was put in me before I even got to this planet. I think it's in my soul. I love people. I want to spread as much joy, love, and healing as I can in whatever this life offers me. So thank you, man. I appreciate it.
God bless you. God bless you.
I shouldn't even comment on it. It doesn't matter. But it is such a great movie. I'm so grateful that I got to be Flynn Rider and Eugene Fitzherbert. I can't even tell you. Like a lot of y'all are probably, WDW folks. And listen, I have never been at Walt Disney World. I know that is like sacrilege. Like, what? Tear me out! Listen, I grew up in California. I grew up in Southern California. I've been to Disneyland an infinite amount of times, okay? My entire family has never been to Walt Disney World, and I can't go without them. So I gotta wait for that moment where we can all go together. It's gonna be bingo, fucking awesomeness. But just know that I've been a Disney nerd since I was knee-high to a grasshopper, and I dreamed of being in a Disney animated musical, and damn it, I fucking did that. Arguably, but not incorrectly, the best Disney prince that ever happened. I put Aladdin in his own category because he got his own movie, but as a prince, you know what I mean? I'm the Han Solo of Disney animated princess. Anyway, continue, sorry.
You were originally auditioning for Older Freddy, first exam, but you got the call saying, no, we want you for the lead.
Yeah.
What was that day like?
It was amazing. I mean, literally, I talk about it in the book, but it all happened while I was still in therapy in Connecticut. I was in the process of saving my own life when this audition came back around. I had already passed on the initial audition for the role of Shazam because I knew The Rock was playing Black Adam, and I knew they were supposed to be doppelgangers. And I was like, I am not that guy's twin. I don't know how the hell I'm ever going to get this job. Call John Cena. And unfortunately, they didn't. So then I, while finishing up my therapy in Connecticut, I get this other audition. It's for, what I didn't know at the time was Super Freddy. And I auditioned, and they go, actually, hey, we love this, but we still haven't catch Shazam. And we think you could Shazam. And then a week later, I mean, so oftentimes when you're auditioning for things in Hollywood or whatever, it's not a week. You audition, you wait. So from auditioning from a whole other role to then becoming the titular character of the movie was 1 week. And to me, that was an absolute supernatural manifestation, clear evidence that going and doing the real work in your life, which is loving yourself, valuing yourself, healing yourself, when you can do that, those other amazing blessings can start falling into your life. Because guess what? Whether you believe it's the universe or God, it doesn't give you more than you can handle, right? I think we all kind of hear that a lot, and I really do believe in that. And that's because with all of that comes with being the titular character of a superhero franchise, that's a lot of responsibility. And my ass was not ready to handle that responsibility if I wasn't loving myself the way that I needed to. And all of a sudden, I go and really work on that, and then boom, that blessing drops into my life. And now I'm not just what was also a cool blessing in playing Fangirl, but I was supporting somebody else's superhero. Now I got to be my own superhero. And more than that, I got to be a superhero that that I think is honestly one of the coolest and funnest to play because it's Tom Hanks and Big meets Christopher Reeves and Superman. Two things that I was like, so, yeah, it was nice.
And I'm for you because you are amazing and you are worthy.
Thank you. I love you. Appreciate you. Yes.
Fitzherbert.
Yeah. Cassandra.
Are you aware that your smolder looks like a duck face?
I don't know what you're talking about.
And on a more serious note, is it true that you originally auditioned for Flame with a British accent?
Absolutely, I'll take that. It was very interesting because at the time, they thought, well, Flynn should probably have an English accent, which also I kind of understand. I mean, he's like this swashbuckling person living in Corona, which is far more Europe than it is America anyway. And so he was originally written to have an English accent, and they were only seeing English actors. And thank God, my voiceover agent knew that I had a decent English accent. She was like, please see him, he can do this English accent. And they're like, wait a minute. She's like, no, please. They're like, okay, I will give him a chance. And I was one of the only American actors that maybe got an opportunity to read for that role. And when I went in, I was this sort of English, I can't remember exactly what it was all about, but I was doing that. And then I ended up, and I sang Sweet Baby Jane. And you needed to have your song ready to sing. Now it knows what I'm angry. And so I sang Sweet Baby James, and then I got a call back, and they had me sing Last I Sing Live, the music, and I went and practiced that. And then I came back and I did that, and then I ended up getting the job. And then after all that happened, I believe it was John Lasseter had brought up the point to the team. He said, we've never had a Disney animated musical where the two main male and female leads weren't speaking in a North American kind of, mid-Atlantic to North American accent. And so they came back to my agents and they said, do you think Zach can do that? And then my agent asked me that. And then I said, well, yeah, I think, what, you mean this? You want me to do this? I think I can do that. So yeah.